Meet Eomer. Apparently, he was very, very constipated, and then he finally got it out. If you take a look at the face sculpt, it's a good face sculpt. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's an excellent face sculpt. But I mean, everything down to the teeth. They were so superior back then. I swear. I know. I just think ToyBiz cared more. I think they had the love of the Lord of the Rings, the people that made these molds, and then some were trying to probably to be mass produced. But anyway, you get a full. Hold on one second. I was trying to use a stand. Forget it. I don't need to be fancy. Okay, so you get a full 360 on the hand. You get a double jointed elbow, so he could. That's kind of freaky. He can go any direction with his arms, up, down. He can do a 360 with the actual upper arm, shoulder. Let's see, can you do a 360? No. He can go way, way back though. I mean, you're never gonna. Wow, he looks even more really like he's. It's just something about the expression between his eyes and his mouth that just cracks me up. I don't know why. But anyway, I mean, as far as the details, just look at that. Beautiful detailing. Gold. I mean, Rohan. By the way, this is Eomer of Rohan. And then, of course, he has his blade. And let's see, he'll stand. He'll hopefully stand. I probably jinxed myself. These are kind of notorious for that one issue, but some are great and will stand great. Now here's the helmet. Let's see if I can put that on. There we go. This is actually from, I believe, the Two Towers scene where he's coming down to Helm's Deep to save him. And of course he's got this streaming at his back. I may be wrong about that though. Just as always, amazing detail. Then now I'm going to show you one that's in a box, since it's in a box, and I haven't decided. Maybe somebody could leave me a comment. This is Prince Isildur. You probably realize how rare this guy is. Incredibly rare. But does he not look like Little Nicky when Adam Sandler played Little Nicky? He even his helmet. They obviously messed up on the mold on the right side, but even the helmet like reflects the Little Nicky way that his face is. I mean, the helmet is as equally off as his face. But once again, you have a perfectly. That's just awesome detail. Maybe that's why he didn't throw the One Ring into the volcano. He'd been hit in the head with a shovel right before. Of course, those of us who've read the book know that it happened a little bit differently after watching his badass dad and Gil-galad fight Sauron to the point where all three of them were destroyed, and he just walked up and took the One Ring. It wasn't that difficult for him, but oh well. I still love all the movies, and I've got in my background. I'm gonna try to get 300 hours on that, and so I just don't know if I want to open it. I mean, it's like, despite the Little Nicky face, I don't care. It is an amazing figure, but I guess I will. I have everything else out, so and Lord of the Rings, they retain their worth. But I just you got ToyBiz, you've got the basic breakdown of who he was. You could pause it there and then read it. I hate when I watch some videos and then people are like reading every sentence or every sentence on the box. There's two, and I've already shown, but in case you missed them, there's the prologue. They call him Prologue Elf. Beginning of the Second Age Elf, really. So they were at their height still. And then, of course, you've got the Hadorim, I can't even pronounce it right, fully posable, but his skirts are PVC and they prevent him from doing much with the legs, but it doesn't matter because he's got a bow, he's got this awesome, and they're made out of bones, man. You can actually see they tried to make them look like bones, the arrows. And then he has this sword, which I didn't even show in a previous review of it. Check that out. Now that's a sword. That would hurt. Little chips of bone that would stay in you. So apparently his people, they really are evil people. Alright, so that's it for this. You get Eomer the Constipated has finally added relief. And Adam Sandler as Little Nicky, as Prince Isildur. I still love it. I mean, that's why. Tell me, do you think would you open it? Look at that, God, it's awesome. Anyway, it's gonna. And by the way, that one's gonna be fully posable. There you go. So, 6-minute quick video. Thank God. I'm trying to make them faster. I'm trying to make them better too, but I took down my backing. It just fell down, so instead of my backing, you get that back there. And probably see some of those other toys that I had out to. I really don't think of them as toys. I think of them as figures because, I mean, once they're no longer $20, $30, you know, that's a collectible. All right, so there you go. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Or have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening, and have a great night. Whichever way you need it. Talk to you later in my next video.